everybody, happy Thursday. Doreen from Door Designs. Hope you guys are all having a great day. It's beautiful here today. It's nice and sunny. It's a little crisp, but at least we've got the sunshine. So on today's tutorial, I thought I would just do a nice spring summer design, kind of for your front porch, for Mother's Day, just kind of kicking off the spring season. So I'm going to be using a white grapevine. So all this is just a grapevine that's been spray painted white. And these are great for like 4th of July, for Christmas and different things. You can paint your grapevines any color you want. Just kind of be careful when you spray painting them. You don't spray it too heavy, because if you get it too heavy, it's kind of hard sometimes to get your stems or florals to go through the vines because they're stuck together with the paint. So I typically, if I spray mine, I just kind of do several coats of a light spray and then just keep adding to it for as much as dark as I want it. I like some of the brown to show through when I'm doing mine, and I've done some in, well, of course white, of course the brown, but I've painted them blue before, red for Christmas, for 4th of July. You can do any kind of color you want, black, orange for Halloween. So kind of keep that in mind, that you don't just have to keep your grapevine just a solid brown. So I went ahead and I made my bow, and here is the inspiration that I used for today's design. And it's just got the light pink, the dark pink, the hot pink. I love the kind of the moss green in the vines. And then it's got that red edging on it. I got this ribbon at Craft Outlet, and I think I got it this year. So I'll post the numbers and stuff in the comments when I get the video posted. So the other colors I went with the bow, I'll show you the bow up closer. I just went with a nice soft moss green, and then I did a red. And I know a lot of people don't like red and pinks together, but I think it kind of works, kind of pops together. So it's a solid red with a white stitch edging on it. And the moss ribbon came from Craft Outlet, and I believe this one, the red, came from the Wreath shop. So the bow is added on, so let's go ahead and just start adding some of our greenery and stuff. I'm going to be adding some peonies. I've got some red tulips. We're going to add some purple. I'm going to call them kind of like straw flowers. I'm sure they've got a name to them. We're going to do some lavender, and then I'm actually might be adding some white. So we'll kind of see how full we're going to get it. I'm not going to put a ton of different greenery behind it. Since I've already got the white base, I really want to make sure a lot of the white base shows. So I'll probably put maybe a couple of fern leaves behind it. So let's jump right in and get it started here. I'm just cutting up some of the fern leaves. I might have to use my pick machine a little bit, depending on how solid this white paint is in it. Okay, since I've got my bow on first, when I add my greeneries and or picks, whatever, I'm going to take it down as close to where I've got my bow zip tied in and work my way out from there. Kind of what I do, if I put one up at the top for my background, I'm going to put one down at the bottom. So it's kind of a nice way, if you're starting out, to keep your design kind of even. If you want it, is if you're going to add here, make sure you add down below. I had to switch that around because I glued it in backwards. And I'm going to add another piece at the top, and I think one more at the bottom. Okay, so I've got my first layer in, and it's just the ferns. So I've got 3 up and 3 down below. And actually, this is pretty just like this. If you do a simple design, I think this actually has a very elegant look to it without putting anything else in it. But we are going to add some more. Okay, I'm going to add a couple of the big peonies here. So I took 2 up at the top. And I'm taking 1 down at the bottom. So I'm going to do my odd numbers for my florals. So there's the 2 at the top, and then here's 1 at the bottom. We're going to take some tulips, and we're going to go with the red. When I do the spring designs, I know people have different ideas about what colors go with what. For me, I just add all the different colors, all the different flowers. I just like it to look like a spring garden. So I don't worry so much about what colors go with what. I love all the different textures. I'm just kind of sporadically putting some tulips coming around the peonies. And my ribbon's going to tie the pink and the red together. And I'm adding some along the bottom too. I'm going to cut this one. I want this one a lot shorter. Okay, so you see the 3 tulips from the top, and then I took one out from the side here, and then one coming down from the bottom. So it's got 5 tulips in it so far. Now I'm going to add some of our purple. And this will add another dimension and texture to the design. Now on these, you can add as many as you like. You could use any kind of florals you have. And I'm going to add a couple more right down here in front. So you've got the purple coming around. I put a few of them coming out actually from the bow to kind of incorporate it. These glue strings are everywhere. I am going to put just a couple of pieces of white in. It's just going to add a pop of brightness in between the pinks and the red. It's too big, but I want to put a little piece of white right there by the bow. Okay, I'm going to trim these tails up just a little bit on some of them. I missed one here. Okay, I think we're done. I think it's nice and full with not overdoing it. It still has the movement that I like to it with the purple flowers, with the ferns. Perfect for your spring front porch or for Mother's Day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, it was really quick and easy with just the bow. I have 3 peonies, 5 tulips, and then these were just some little straw, I guess straw flowers is what I call them. I put a few in there, and then we use 6 pieces of fern for the base behind it. So not a lot of product into it, but a lot of good product into it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll have this listed later today in my shop, and my shop is shopdoordesigns.com. It's all online. Have a great Easter weekend. Celebrate what the Easter season means to you. I hope you enjoy time with your family and friends, and I hope the weather is beautiful. It's supposed to be nice here, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed. So have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.